Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I just recently started the carnivore diet. I know this is sort of a trend that people are doing, but I don't really know what got me to start it, but I just figured I would give it a try. It seems right. It seems like I've been slowly transitioning to the carnivore diet for a while now anyway. I've been eating, when I go home, I've been eating after like jiu-jitsu practice, I've been eating like a big steak and then that's it. That's my dinner, you know? I was doing like a big steak and a sweet potato. That seemed to be working fine, but there were plenty of nights where I just cooked up a big old steak and called it a night, you know? And then in the morning, it's usually a big pile of eggs. And this was before I started the actual carnivore diet. I'd go to work and then go to the cafeteria at work, and they would make me some, like, you know, tacos, not like real authentic tacos, just like kind of Tex-Mex tacos. They're cheap, $7 for 4 monster tacos, but they had like lettuce, tomato, had a tortilla, stuff like that, jalapenos. But so I started the carnivore diet. I said, screw it, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of bacon. I already produce my own eggs at my property. Duck eggs and chicken eggs, those are pretty good. But I bought some kielbasa. I bought, you know, just a bunch of meat products, you know, ground beef, steaks, and I started it. It was going pretty well. I noticed that the after one day, I felt kind of delirious and out of it at work, and you know, I was a bit concerned, but also thinking like, oh wow, it's happening the first day, you know, like, or the day after I started. I guess that means that might be that keto flu, they call it, where you're going through carb withdrawal, sugar withdrawal. You know, I'm also a fan of drinking beer. I definitely enjoy beer. So I had to give that up too. So maybe that, you know, my body quickly realized, oh man, you're not getting nearly as many carbs as usual. So quit the beer, quit all the carbs, no sugar. My coffee, I was drinking black anyway, but no more sugar, no more carbs, no vegetables, no fruits, no nothing, and just meat. And I did it. I've been doing it for about a week now. Been staying strong, just skipping lunch, eating a big old breakfast. You should see the breakfast. Oh my goodness, it's like 4 thick strips of bacon, you know, three eggs, and some like kielbasa, or the other day I had steak with a nice piece of cheese on top and putting cheese on the eggs. You know, you're not supposed to season with any vegetables, so you're not supposed to use any pepper or like garlic salt or anything. So it's really just salt. So that makes me want to get a better cut of meat. It also makes me want to barbecue the steak. You know, if I'm barbecuing the steak, it adds a significant amount of flavor already without adding anything to it. But what prompted me to make this video today is that I cheated a little bit today. And again, it's been about a week. I've been to jiu-jitsu practice. I noticed that I didn't have nearly as much. I feel maybe it's placebo. I felt like I didn't have as much stamina, but then again, I took a week off of training, so when I come back, I'm always kind of gassed. Anyway, I cheated today. I went over to the property, and we got some fruit trees growing there, and there was a bunch of berries all over the trees, and I figured, you know, what could it hurt? I've heard that berries are all right when you're on the carnivore diet, you know, as far as like, you know, it's another natural food, or at least it's another, like, it's something that wants to get eaten. The berry on the tree wants you to eat the fruit so that you travel with it, and then, you know, defecate, and you can, the tree can grow in that other location. But I tell you what, I ate a handful of Jamaican cherries, a little handful of Barbados cherries, and then just 2 or 3 ever-bearing mulberries. All terrific fruit. But you know, I figured, oh, I'll give it a shot. And then I said, I'm gonna go to the feed store. I gotta buy a few things. I ended up getting some chickens. I got more chickens. But on the way to the feed store, I mean, this was like you know, 15-minute drive. On the way there, I started noticing that my freaking stomach was a bit, like, just a little off, right? And then my underarms started to sweat. My armpits started to sweat, and I mean, it's cold in my car. It's cold outside today, and it's enough for me to notice. Maybe it's placebo, I don't know. But then I get to the feed store, and I'm standing there, I'm talking to the guy, and I'm just kind of scanning my body, just trying to you know, judge how I feel. I swear to you, I feel kind of like foggy. I feel a little foggy. I feel, even right now, I feel a bit of like cramping in my lower gut, down low. There's a bit of like an ache, and I also felt some cramping coming on somewhere else. I sometimes get these cramps that pop up real low in my bowels. I mean, so low that it's almost on the outside. You know, I think they call them rectal spasms or rectal something like that. But yeah, occasionally it'll, like, throughout my life, occasionally I'll just get these like bad cramps where I have to, like, I know it's coming. I'm just like, oh no, here we go, and I got to buckle myself and just pray and hope that it's not too bad. And it usually isn't too bad. You know, usually it's like, it sucks. Rectal spasms. Usually it sucks, but it always sucks. But sometimes it's just quick and it's over with real quick. But there was one time specifically, I remember, it was so bad. It was so bad, I almost wanted to cry. And you'd think that would have been a point where I was trying to make the connection, you know, like, oh, this is, I don't know, how would you make the connection that it had anything to do with the fruit? But I'm starting to think it does. I'm starting to think it has something to do with the berries and the fruit and the vegetables. I don't know. It's just a strange coincidence that I ate those berries and then 30 minutes later, I get one of those cramps. I mean, it's got to mean something. So I'm going back to full carnivore. I'm not going to eat any more berries. I'm going to save the berries for the birds, the chickens. The chickens can eat the berries. It's fine. And because they can handle it, apparently. And I'm going to go full carnivore and see what happens. I'm going to go, let's say, a month. I'll go 30 days and I'll see if I have any more of those spasms. But I couldn't believe it. I can't. I mean, I'm sitting here right now and there's still a little discomfort in my lower belly. So if that means something to you, great. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the diet so far, and I'm pretty shocked with the results. I feel good, you know, with the exception of, like, you know, a little off right now because I don't want to necessarily blame the berries, but I'm going to go ahead and switch back to full carnivore and see if I feel like this again in the future. And then maybe after a month, maybe I can try eating a couple more berries, something light, or maybe just like one type of fruit. Maybe a certain fruit is okay, certain is not. But you know what I should have done is just eaten one type of the berries. That's what I should have done in hindsight. So maybe that's what I'll do. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my rant. Have a nice day. Comment on the video if you got any input, and make sure and leave me a like. Catch you guys later. Bye.